Hey guys, Ed up here. Today we're checking out the TN12 PRO weapon mounted light from Thrunite. Inside the box you get the light itself, a holster, user's guide, a pressure switch, a mount for your rifle, a bag with some extra parts and pieces, a USB-C charging cable, and an Allen wrench. So let's take this thing outside and see what it can do. It is dark 30 and we're outside. We have our light here on its Firefly mode, lighting up our cheat sheet real nice. Can kind of see it out in the yard there just a little bit. Let's go ahead and put it on to low. Wow, that is a focused beam. Look how far out in the yard that goes. Off of the pump house there, 50 feet away. And off of the trees at the end of the grass there, that's 100 feet away. Let's see, we can even get it off of the fence line down there. That's 150 feet. And I can kind of see it off of the trees there across the road. That's 200 feet away. Let's put it on medium. Nice and bright. Off of the pump house. Trees at the end of the grass, real bright. Into the fence line, see that without a problem. And there's those trees across the road there. Let's go ahead and try high. Low, medium, high. Wow, that's kind of blinding on the camera there, isn't it? Off of the pump house. Trees at the end of the grass. End of the fence line. And those trees across the road, they're real nice and bright now. Okay, we still have turbo. Let's turn that on. This light is cool. Off of the pump house. Trees at the end of the grass. Into the fence line, and those trees across the road there 200 feet away, lit up nice and bright. Okay, this does have a strobe, so here's your strobe warning. And back to turbo. Look at that. Operation on this light is pretty simple. We have two buttons on here that run the whole thing, one on the end cap and one up here in front. If we hold down this button from the off mode, we will get to Firefly. Firefly is half a lumen and it'll last there for 37 days. If we turn it off, turn it back on, we should get to our low. Low is 50 lumens. It'll last there for 46 hours. Hold down that button and you will go to medium. Medium is 220 lumens, and it'll shine there for 9 hours. Hold that button down again. We will go through low, medium, and then high. High is 550 lumens, and it'll shine there for 2.5 hours. If we give it a double click, we will get to turbo. Turbo is 1900 lumens. It'll last there for 7 minutes, and then step down to 477 lumens for an additional 130 minutes. Now you can also get instantly to turbo by clicking this tail cap, and you can either momentarily or fully depress it and get full access to your turbo. And you can do that when the light is on any mode, and click it again to turn it off. This also has a strobe, so here's your strobe warning. Give it a triple click, and you will get strobe, which is 560 lumens, and it'll strobe there for 4.5 hours. This light is powered by a 3400 milliamp hour high discharge performance 18650 battery with integrated overcharge and discharge protection circuits. To charge that battery, on the side of the light, there is a port here where we can plug in a USB-C charging cable, and now you can see that it is charging. When it's charging, the light is red, and when it's done charging, the light is blue. The mount here is pretty simple. You have your Allen wrench, you unscrew those 4 hex, stick your light in without the tail cap on. It should slide in pretty easy. Then tighten these screws up. Now you can mount this to your rifle. We're going to use Baby Girl's little 1522 here. Mount this way up front and tighten it down. Now we take our pressure switch and we will screw this onto the back of the light. Then you can take your pressure switch and just run it through here. I always tuck it right into there. And then you can mount this on the top of your rifle, wherever you want it to be. There you go. So now you can turn it on and off. One thing about this pressure switch is that you have to have pressure on it to have it light up. You can't just click it on. There's no spot for it to just be on. So you have to have pressure on it when you want it lit. And I thought maybe I was doing that wrong, so I started doing some research, watching some other videos. There's really no other videos that have this mounted anywhere yet. But I did notice that this light, the TN12 PRO, which has been pretty impressive to me so far, I did a review on the light itself a while back, and I remember that light really impressed me. So that light on a weapon mount is pretty cool. In fact, I think I gave that to one of my partners at work for them to use in our job at night. So now I have one back, and it's a weapon mounted light. Another thing I like about this light is where the charging port for it is. It's on the side of the light. And some of these weapon lights that are coming out have this port somewhere like down here underneath or something like that, to where you can't really charge it while it's mounted. So this one, I can still have it mounted and plug in the USB-C charger and have it charging in the safe or something, and then if I need it, pop this off and I'm ready to go. This light has an SFT40 LED, a smooth reflector, which allows it to push that light way out there. It is impact resistant for 1.5 meters and has an IPX8 waterproof rating. In the previous video I did for this light, I remember telling everybody that this is the light that I'm going to recommend to anyone who asks me for a good all-around light. Now that they put a weapon mount on it, it can't get better. This is awesome. And I think this is one that I'm actually going to put on one of my rifles and keep it there. I'll put a card up at the end of the video with a link to the first video I did on the TN12 PRO and let you guys see that. And I'll leave some links in the description for this light as well. Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.